Today we are reacting to Mr. Beast. There are two couples, two exes actually. They are chained together for 30 days. And at the end of the challenge, if they survive, they will win $250,000. The chain initially was 60 meters. Now it's 30 meters. We're going to analyze the dynamics of their relationship and to realize why is it they ended up becoming exes. Maybe this can help you with your relationship. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Let's watch the video.
And got shorter. Moving the furniture put Josh and Susie in a better mood.
The chain shrunk 10 feet, and so far today, we haven't had any problems with it. Is there anything you're concerned about?
Being too close.
Though their fighting continued, the chain was actually starting to bring them closer. And over time, they were becoming friends again.
We're super bored today, and we've eaten a lot of lunchly, so we're gonna put it up on the wall in a heart shape. And now I present to you the first lunchly heart in the world. Josh wanted to lay down and journal at the same time as I wanted to walk on the treadmill. This is our compromise. Thank you, Josh.
We should be working together to get out of here.
Yeah, we.
Right. I hope you caught that word. This is our compromise. Okay, so what does the chain represent? Number one, the chain represents the bond between two people. If you love somebody in a marriage setting, or you're courting somebody and you love that person, that chain is what binds you both together. Number two, the chain represents marriage. It represents marriage. Number three, it represents commitment. The commitment to actually say, I want to court this person. The commitment to say, I want to marry this person. Now, the chain got shorter. Initially, it was 60 feet. The one person could be on the other side of the room, the other on the other side of the room. They didn't care. Now, the chain got shorter, 30 feet or 30 meters. I'm not so sure. So this short chain now represents the closeness, the closer the bond is. Guys, when you're in a relationship with somebody and it's a long distance relationship, you're not having the opportunity to see this person, to communicate, to learn what this person likes, to see them in real time. And imagine, the purpose of a relationship is marriage. That is the purpose of every relationship. Relationship should not be just for fun. Relationship should just be for sleeping together, for nothing. No, that is the reason why most relationships end. That's the reason why the world is actually dysfunctional, because we do not understand the purpose of relationships. Imagine if every girl that you dated or any girl that you date ends up in a marriage. You'll be serious. And imagine if in a marriage there was no room of escape, just like this too. What will happen? Guess what you'll do? You'll be forced to compromise. Yes, you have to yield to the other person. What do you like? What don't you like? Okay, because we're gonna do what? We're gonna be in this situation for the rest of our lifetime. These people, they're put in the same room for 30 days and they're learning to compromise. When people marry, how long you gonna be in the same house? The rest of your lifetime. So if you're gonna be together for the rest of your lifetime, guess what you need to do? You're going to need to learn to compromise. You're going to need to learn to communicate. She wanted to be on the treadmill. She had to communicate her intentions. That is the purpose of that chain. He had to compromise. He had to do whatever he had to do while sleeping or lying somewhere close to where she was. Whenever they go to the bathroom, guess what? You have to wake the other person or say, hey, look, I need to go to the bathroom. What is that? Compromise and communication. Guys, if you're married to somebody, maybe you should actually be chained together during your honeymoon phase. Chained together to force you to confront the other person, to confront issues that you're having in your relationship, to actually communicate. Because it is so easy that when there are issues, you walk out. When there are issues, you don't talk about them. But this year will force you to communicate what you're feeling, what you're going through, what you don't like, and you are forced to listen to what the other person wants, what the other person don't like, and you are forced to compromise. You have to compromise, or else this thing is not going to work. And you have to be closer together. You have to be face to face with one another. And what else? This year is making these people date again. When you are in a marriage or when you're in a courtship, you are going to have to date again. If you don't, that will end. Learn to date your person. Learn to court your person. then to enjoy the company of the person whom you chose